WNEMTV5 starts right now with breaking news.
So breaking overnight, a glimmer of hope just rising from an exploration submarine that's currently lost beneath the sea.
The U.S. Coast Guard reporting noises in the search area and now trying to beat the clock before those trapped inside do run out of air.
So we will have more on that story coming up in just a minute, but we want to say good morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Blake Keller.
And I'm Sierra Cersei. First alerting you to the first day of summer. Matthew, what can we expect?
You just expect another nice day today for the first day of summer. I'd say very fitting weather as we head into the new season. Seeing temperatures just like yesterday, lower to middle 80s, plenty of sunshine too. So get out there and really soak that up today as we head into now officially summer. Take a look at our dew points this morning too. A lot of middle to upper 50s. So the dew points have been going up slightly. You might notice it feels a little bit sticky this morning. Certainly not overly muggy, but just especially with how dry we've been over the last few weeks, it is starting to feel relatively a little bit more muggy for us. Here's a look at our temperatures right now. 62 in Bay City, 66 still in Caseville, 57 for West Branch, 52 in Oscoda. We have 53 for Flint. So a very mild morning, a lot of upper 50s to low 60s. Thinking of spending some time in the backyard today to enjoy the first day of summer. We'll be back up near 80 by noon, lower to middle 80s for the afternoon. More on the weekend forecast is coming up. And your live on-time traffic sponsored by Mid-Michigan Toyota dealers. That's nice and clear for us this morning towards Lansing. All clear too. And towards Metro Detroit, no major issues to report starting off this Wednesday. Blake, Sarah, back to you.
Thank you, Matthew. Back to our breaking developments in the northern Atlantic. The frantic search for the missing submersible has now ramped up. Officials from the U.S. and Canada are just really trying to hurry to save the 5 passengers on board.
Jared Hill now has the latest on that search and more details on the people who are missing. Let's take a look.
The U.S. Coast Guard says underwater noises have been detected in the search area as researchers race to find a submersible that disappeared Sunday while exploring the wreckage of the Titanic.
Our crews are working around the clock to ensure that we are doing everything possible to locate the Titan and the 5 crew members.
Authorities say the OceanGate vessel, dubbed Titan, had enough oxygen to last around 96 hours when it left. Now, after more than 2 days, that supply is dwindling. A military vessel able to dive 6,000 meters joined the search, but experts say spotting the Titan won't be easy.
There are not really efficient ways to survey the seafloor and find it.
This isn't the first time OceanGate Expeditions has made the trip, but CBS News is learning that in 2018, a group of leaders in the submersible industry sent the company a letter warning of possible catastrophic problems with its submersible and a planned mission to the Titanic wreckage. Simpsons showrunner and podcaster Mike Reese took the Titan to the site almost a year ago.
Before you even get on, you sign this long waiver that mentions possible death 3 times on the first page.
On board this mission, British adventurer Hamish Harding, Pakistani-British businessman Shahzada Dawood, and his 19-year-old son Suleiman, Paul-Henri Nargeolet, a former diver with the French Navy, and OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush. Jared Hill, CBS News.
The U.S. Coast Guard says since the submersible went missing, U.S. and Canadian military units have searched a combined area of about 7,600 square miles. That is larger than the state of Connecticut.
Amid a flurry of accusations, the Saginaw County Board of Commissioners voting to fire Controller Robert Bellman. This was during a meeting yesterday evening.
So past and current employees accuse Bellman of a toxic work environment, including examples of bullying, low employee morale, fraud, and harassment.
What the controller says and what he does, and frankly, the way he treats people within this organization versus outside of it, are very different.
It was evident Robert displayed a consistent pattern of demeaning and degrading of women who possess greater knowledge or experience than him.
You have a bully sitting amongst you, someone who harasses, belittles, and destroys the confidence of everyone he comes in contact with. And that person is Robert Bellman.
Initial complaints made by Joshua Brown, the head of the county's IT department. Brown said he was the target of months of disciplinary actions and suspensions as a way to have him terminated.
Board members initially voting to place him on paid administrative leave during an independent investigation into the nearly 20 complaints. But after a recess, board members came back, rescinding that vote, and ultimately decided to fire Bellman.
A police officer in Warren now facing some jail time after being caught on video abusing an inmate. A warning, this video is a bit graphic, but you can see right here. Let's watch it together. 48-year-old Matthew Rodriguez appears to just hit the inmate, taking him to the ground, hitting him several more times, slamming his head into the floor. Two other officers you see right there in that video reporting Rodriguez to their supervisor. Police Commissioner Bill Dwyer says that the video helps the department maintain transparency.
It's very sad. I mean, the men and women of this department, they do not deserve to be looked at as another Rodriguez. And that's what happens in law enforcement. It's the perception. You have one person, such as Officer Rodriguez, and it gives a black eye every man and woman that is wearing the blue uniform.
Police say the 19-year-old inmate was taken to the hospital but was not injured. Rodriguez now faces an assault as well as a battery charge. Pride Month celebrations, well, they continue today, and you can let your hair down and just dance the night away for Pride. It's Wednesday, which is Flint's biggest LGBTQ plus dance party, celebrating Pride Month from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Live performances, dance competitions, and vendors. This event is 18 and up.
Today's the grand opening of the District in downtown Flint. It's the old 501 Bar and Grill, now reimagined as a gay nightclub and safe space for all backgrounds. It's by business owner Phil Schultz. We first reported this to you back in May. Schultz tells TV5 now in a statement his dream is a reality, saying in part he and his wife are excited about opening up the District and have been trying to do so for 7 years, calling downtown the perfect place to provide a safe space for all. The nightclub part of the District will open tonight at 9 as they pick up the Wednesday after party. Nightclub hours look to be Thursdays 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. That is 9 p.m. rather to 1 a.m. But it's also the official after party for Flint Pride in the Park this Saturday. But all the details you can find on our website.
In other Pride news, Greta Van Fleet singer Josh Kiska from Frankenmuth making his 8-year-old same-sex relationship now public. He did this on Instagram. In a post, Kiska says that he felt the need to speak up now after anti-LGBTQ plus legislation in his adopted state of Tennessee, saying, quote, "It's imperative I speak my truth for not only myself, but in hopes of changing hearts, minds, and laws in Tennessee and beyond."
O'Sullivan's distribution warehouse breaking ground in Grand Blanc. The business includes 200,000 square feet of holding space for alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Officials say this new facility will help keep the business keep up with a growing list of suppliers and also create more job opportunities.
We currently have 130 people employed for us, and we hope to expand that and hire more drivers, more warehouse workers, and also more office and administrative support. We also wanted to be located right on the highway because we service 11 counties. So this highway exposure and being close proximity to 75 was really huge for us.
The site is going up in Enterprise Park. That's off of Baldwin Road.
The boardroom at SVRC is officially closed. This is so sad. They had the best burgers. Oh, so the restaurant concept opened 3 years ago, offering a culinary arts program for disabled individuals. That's even sadder. So they provided jobs and experience as well. So according to a post on its Facebook page, the SVRC does thank the community for its patronage, even through the pandemic.
Yeah, sad to see it go.
Yeah.
Well, today, though, another opportunity to light up the night in Saginaw. You and law enforcement going the distance to help prevent crime. So it's a walk starting this evening at 5:30 at Francis Ray Academy on Owen Street. Make sure you bring a flashlight and, of course, turn on your porch lights.
Also happening today, check out the Shakedown, a Bob Seger tribute experience. This has musicians from everywhere, so it is free. That's the best part of it all. So playing some of Bob Seger's catalog is happening today at Winona Park in Bay City. That'll be tonight at 7 p.m.
And this morning, starting off with clear skies, a very perfect start to this first day of summer. Plenty of sunshine is expected through today, too. We've already seen a beautiful sunrise in our northern counties and into our southern counties, too. Just looking great, very quiet as we start off this Wednesday. First day of summer forecast, lower to middle 80s. Just a small pop-up shower chance to the south, just like we saw yesterday. More on the weekend. Blake's here. That's ahead.
Sounds great, Matthew. Thanks. TV5 News time is 6:09.
Later this morning, coaches getting the axe at Bay City Public Schools. Why the school says it's not about the coaches, but it's about something else.
And we are coming up on a year since the end of Roe versus Wade. How it's affecting families in some of the poorest parts of the country.
Oh, beautiful.
I know. I just wanted to look at it first before I said anything because you just want to take in this nice sunrise. This is in Tawas City Shoreline Park.
Wow.
So take it all in and enjoy your morning drive. If you need to get some gas, so look at your average prices. We have much more news and weather in just a bit.